All right, so we are going to start by rewinding time a little back to the week of downtime in Norest. Phelan, uh, as you are getting ready to do your project, your friends notify you that somebody who said that they were assigned to you as your liaison to the director in Project Genesis came by and dropped off some armor and to let you know that if you need any assistance with other materials, that they would be willing to help.
Fantastic. Did we decide if I can use medium armor since it's a holdover from?
You cannot because that was part of a
That's what I
previous
figured.
subclass. But
Okay.
they did drop off studded leather, which is light armor.
Ooh, cool. Then I will add that to my stuff. Um,
Okay.
cool. I mean, I have very little intention of actually asking them for help. I'm not their biggest fan. Um, but it's good to know that I have that in my pocket, I suppose.
Mhm. The person who came by was a gnome dressed in clerical robes that said that you previously knew them as Morgan, which is the name of the princess's dog,
Right.
uh, and that if you wanted to give them a different name to make this relationship more amenable to you, to let them know.
Right. Morgan was fine, I guess. Um, cool. I mean, I don't see what I would need from them at the moment, so I'm
Yeah.
not too worried about it. But it's good to know. I will add studded leather to my stuff. I can remember how to do that.
Did somebody grab it and needs to trade it to them, or?
I think I have it. Just walk over to you and can I request trade or something like that? How do I do that?
I think bottom left.
Request trade with L.
I will accept.
You're ready to go. Studded leather armor. Here you go. You're gonna give me a mess kit?
Yeah, it's fair trade.
Okay.
Cool. Use that wisely.
I'm gonna cook.
Let him cook.
All right.
I will take that up
But
to
otherwise,
my.
you have 5 days of downtime. How would you wish to spend it?
We are going to try to turn this. It's not called an artifact. What is it called?
It
Is it called an artifact?
you have not found a academic name for whatever this thing is. So I
Right, but
don't know what terminology you would like to use for it.
what is the what are the magic weapons called? I keep calling them artifacts.
Relics.
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 Thank you.
Yeah.
We're going to try to turn this sword into a full-blown relic.
Okay.
Mostly the plan is to bug Alina to hear more about the vision that she had where they did that. That we learned that what I'm currently holding is like an egg for relics.
Okay.
And then focus on creation, and try to focus on sort of the like exploratory, don't really know what I'm doing, power vibe that I had when I made Gus. Um, but
Okay.
just pour
Uh,
energy into it.
so what Alina would remember, and Alina, you've got when it comes to these memories, you have perfect recall on them, so it doesn't matter if it's been too long. You can still clearly see everything that happened. Uh, the queen uh, produced these relics, like a blank relic that looked like your sword, handed one each to the various knights. The knights gripped it, sort of focused on it for a bit, and then it morphed to become their own personalized relic.
You said they focused on it a little bit?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Then, yeah, we will keep an idea of what I would like it to do in my head. Specifically, I just acquired a power that sort of flirts with what I would like this to be able to do.
Okay.
And just try to focus all of that power and the sort of raw creation energy that made Gus into this thing and pray that it does anything.
Okay. What kind of weapon are you trying to turn it into? What form are you trying to give it?
That is a great question. I hadn't thought of that. A bow. It usually sits as a bow. Let's try to make it a bow.
Okay. Oh boy.
Let's go with a sword, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it. I
Sword
have a
or a
way to
bow?
be ranged. Let's do a sword.
Okay.
I have a way to be ranged.
Go back. I was, for some reason, they decided to put bows and swords on different sections of the crafting guide. So, what kind of sword?
One with finesse. So, what are my options? Rapier. I use a
Rapier
rapier
is
all the
usually,
time. Is there another
yeah.
finesse one I can use?
Rapier is typically the strongest one. There are there are guides for creating custom weapons. You're mostly going to come out with a rapier. If
Dagger, short sword, rapier, scimitar, dart, and whip.
yeah.
Yeah, let's do a rapier.
Okay. You can also on. Do you have the compendium of crafting creation open?
Open? No, this is the first time I've ever crafted anything.
Okay. Because there
I
is
assumed it
in
would be in the compendium browser. It is not. Maybe it is.
it's in extra rules. Yeah, in the rules thing on the compendium browser, extra rules crafting. You need to load the PDF.
I don't even see the extra rules.
Well, let me just find it in Google Drive and shoot you a link because it is in supplements.
Oh, there it is. What is it? Spell compendium crafting. There it is.
So it is in blacksmithing, and specifically, so there is the martial weapons table on page 43, but then there is also the custom weapon guide on page 46. So you can, if you would like, make a like two-handed finesse sword.
Two ingots, huh?
You don't have to worry about materials because your material is
Yeah, it's already a thing.
yeah. You do have to worry about DCs.
Can I make it a spear?
You can make it whatever you want to say that it is. It's just these are properties that influence the DC and the damage.
Gotcha.
So if you want to make a spear, like what? Do you want to
yeah.
make a martial weapon with two-handed, then reach and finesse?
Yeah, that'd be great. Let's do that.
Okay. Okay, so that would end up being, so it starts as a D8 base 15, two-handed plus D2, so it's D10 base 15, and then adding reach and finesse is minus D2 each time. So that goes back down to a D6 with a crafting DC of 22. Does that make sense?
It does not.
Okay. You would be, so crafting DC is 22. It is a martial weapon. It deals 1d6 damage, and it
Okay.
has reach and finesse.
Okay.
And two, and two
So
hand.
I just need to do a crafting of. I need to get a 22 on a crafting roll,
You
and
need
then
to
the rest
do
was stats.
you need to do that a few times. You do have a few days to do it. Oh yeah, crafting time 4 hours and checks 2. Now and this would turn it into that weapon permanently. There would be some extra things that are not in the book to also empower it with,
That's
become a relic. So
That's okay.
okay, so that means it's 4 hours for each check, or no, it's 2 hours for each check. You have 40 hours.
So I have
So
20 checks.
You have 20 checks.
What
and
am I
you need
rolling?
to get and you need to get you, because you are not like crafting, you can just use your psionic skill.
Oh, cool.
Because that is what you are doing. And I believe that we traded out your arcana for psionics, correct? Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
I have psionics plus 8, so.
Yes.
Can I, with my helping him, like explaining the vision to him, can I give him the help action?
That lets him. That is not as helpful as to provide. Like you don't have the skill to do this, which is what you need to help somebody with a check.
Fair.
Like if
Not
you were making a if you were making a blacksmithing check, he would not be able to help you with the blacksmithing check because he doesn't know how to blacksmith. You don't know how to use psionic powers.
So I am hitting the psionic, 20 times?
Well, let's take it one at a time.
Sure. Well.
All right. 1 success. Hey, 2 successes. Okay. You are able to get it into the shape that you want with those properties that you want. Describe what this spear looks like. Like you're putting your essence into this. Like this is shaped, however you envision in your mind. What does it look like?
So the haft is just traditional, right? It's wood. It's a lighter wood. It's this. Actually, let's do that. It's the same wood that the Garen woods are made of. So if that's like oak, then it's an oak wood. Whatever that wood becomes. Let's say oak. That sounds good.
Yeah.
The just at the base of the spear tip, are like I don't know if it's called a cross guard on a spear, but it has wings that stick out that look like sparrow wings, and then a purple crystalline tip.
All right. Okay, so you have morphed it into that. I will need to make that as a weapon. I will do that at a later time because it takes a little bit to do that. But you have that. Now you need to try to infuse it with power. So what power are you trying to give it?
I forget what it's actually called. The ability to get extra life and psi points when somebody passes.
Okay.
Mostly the idea is if I need to, if my whole existence rests on me being powerful, I need to be able to get more psi points. I need to stay powerful and stay alive. So we are focusing on the ability to speed along healing and psi point regeneration.
Okay. Just double checking this to see what other modifiers they potentially. Okay. So 22. All right. So the DC for this is going to go up to 28.
Might be a little tougher.
Oh wait, no, not 20. Sorry, give me a sec. 25. I did the math wrong. 25, and you're going to need 2 more successes.
All right.
And if you crit, something additional is going to happen.
Well, hey, wouldn't that be fun? Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, describe how this power feels to you. Like, how does it feel when you use this power? Like, you used it in the fight against the gnolls and such. How does it feel for you?
I imagine it's jarring, right? Cold because it's brushing up on something that's dying. I imagine it feels like, I don't know if you've taken an ice bath or jumped in water that was way too cold, but the initial shock, the inability to breathe, it feels a lot like that.
Okay. Need you to make a DC 20 Wisdom save.
Where did that go? There it is. Nine.
All right. Need you to make a perception check.
Good lord.
Okay. Go ahead and keep on doing your rolls. One success.
Hey.
2 successes. Okay. Let's see, how many attempts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So you do have 14 times 2, so that's 28. So you've still got more time in the week. So what are you, as you crafting, you feel some sort of power sort of sink into it, and you have given it, in effect, it has become a relic, but you can tell that it has not yet become like there's degrees of relics. Like
Sure.
this is above a +1 relic.
I didn't just
above
create the shield or something.
Yes. Like it's the shield is a very powerful one. You imagine that the relics of the Knights Eternal are also like on a tier slightly above this, but you do feel like you've hit that first sort of threshold. Do you want to keep going?
I assume that if I hit a 1 again, something very bad will happen. How many more times do I have? Would I know that?
Yeah, you would have time. You've done 28 hours, and you have 12 hours
40?
left, so you've got 6 more attempts.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's roll. 2, 3, 4. Going down. 5.
Oh, we back up.
6. Okay.
Okay. As you sort of finish out your week, need you to make another perception check. Okay. All right. You have crafted this weapon. I will make this for you over the break, and I will add it to your sheet, and I'll let you know what it does in a DM in between sessions.
Sounds good.
All right. Yeah, and you can present it to everybody else if you so wish, or keep it to yourself.
I'm gonna be nosy.
We'll show
I'm
it
gonna be nosy as hell.
I would just emerge, frankly, like very little pomp and circumstance, and just lay it on the table and be like, it is possible.
Anyone who would like can give me a perception or investigation roll if they want to take a closer look at the sphere.
Very impressive.
Very difficult.
Alina, as you are inspecting it, you notice that there is a very faint, hard to miss, or not. No, sorry. Hard to see at first, but as you sort of run your hand down the blade of the spear, your finger comes off, and it is leaving a trail of dripping black saliva.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh no, it's sticky.
Ugh.
Was that on the tip or on the half?
Just on the blade.
Oh, okay. I don't intend to touch the blade.
Is it the same as all the other ones?
Very similar.
Did you just make a corrupted weapon?
Possibly.
I
Let's
show him
just-
the ooze.
Cap that.
It's very
Yeah.
faint. If she didn't point it out, you wouldn't have been able to notice it.
Let's go ahead and cap that. I'll create a little sheath. Sheath? Sheath.
Okay. Yeah, you could have done that in the extra spare time you had. Sure.
Well, it is possible. It was a first go and difficult, but it is something I can do.
It's very good for a
Excellent work.
first go.
We just need to find more of those blanks.
That seems to be the key question.
I don't think I can do it without that. So
I don't think she could either, if that makes you feel any better.
yeah, I mean, if you could search back through your memory and see where she got them, that would be delightful.
I will do my best. Those
It would appear
visions
that
are
my
spotty at
livelihood
best.
depends on it.
I wonder if you had the faint grime because you're a product of the experimentation of progress.
It's possible. There was also a moment there where the power seemed to be getting away from me. Also, the power I funneled into it isn't particularly pleasant. Any
I
one of
will
these
note-
reasons could be.
I will note, progress drips sparks, not black saliva.
Oh, the hunger does, doesn't it? What's it gonna call it?
The devourer.
Yeah, that guy.
I think if I have to drip something, I'd rather drip sparks.
Truth. Yeah, saliva's kind of yucky.
It's not ideal, but like I said, my assumption is that it is from the power I put into it, less anything else I did.
I think
Well,
you did a
have
very good job.
excellent. I agree.
Well, thank you.
Anything else?
Not for me.
Okay. I will also note it will retain the giving you the psionic talent feature. Like you'll still be able to
very
use
cool.
that. Plus, it'll have an additional effect on it. So.
Oh, very cool. I didn't even consider that it would lose that.
Yeah, no, it's kind of that's
If
what
you had
gives
told
you
me
the
it was
ability
going to, I would have been like, right.
Yeah,
No.
that's what gives you the ability to use it as a martial weapon too. Because technically, you don't have martial proficiency. That was another holdover from the subclass. But as part of that weapon, you're just proficient. If you make it into a martial weapon, you're proficient with it. So, all right.
Excellent.
As you prepare to depart for Vinolans, what are you doing with Alina's mom? I imagine that as you were focusing on the project, she was doing just like housekeeping and bringing you food and
Yeah,
keeping
just
things tidy
stuff.
and stuff.
I assume she can't come with us.
She's yours.
I guess.
She's your property. If you want to bring her with you to the Knoll Lands.
Are the Knolls gonna eat her? Do I know how the Knolls
You can
treat
also
zombies?
leave her here, and you've got quarters in the barracks. Like a zombie made for nobility is not unheard of.
Okay, yeah, we'll leave her here. Have her take a message to Morgan and tell her that it can be done. But
Are you going to
only
be any more specific?
Nope. She'll know what that
All right.
means.
All right.
Presumably.
Okay.
Otherwise, she's not a very good second hand.
That's fair. Also, give yourself a long rest, because I notice you're not full on HP and all that stuff. So, all right. Also, come up with a name and let me know what you're going to name it for when I make it.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. So then, with that done, the rest of the travel goes the same as it did previously. You make your way to Falnor, then make your way from Falnor to Bloody Hill, with Bone Chewer escorting you. You arrive in Bloody Hill. The fog is thick, and it is empty for everywhere you can see. Alina goes into the cavern, visits with the Hound Mother, comes back out, leaving a little bit of blood on the sort of fanged entranceway to the cave. And yeah, we will pick up there. What is that conversation looking like?
Was that a me question?
You're the only one who wasn't here to react. I think everybody else gave an initial reaction, but we also just ended it there last time. So, like,
I apologize. What does what initial conversation look like? I was looking at names.
As Alina comes out of the cave and tells you that she met with the Hound Mother.
Gotcha. I mean, so just to clarify, my original goal was to bring you, I was created to create you.
In a sense, I believe so. I believe it was more to pluck souls from the ether and create bodies for them, but yes.
Okay.
Gus looks nothing like Alina.
I can't do that.
Not yet.
That's fair.
I am Gus.
It's okay, Gus.
Gus?
It wasn't a...
Does Gus have a soul? I don't know what I'm supposed to roll. I genuinely don't think I ever considered whether Gus has a soul. That's not very
you can make a religion
benevolent
check.
creator of me.
If only we had an eye that could tell us.
Yeah.
Fascinating. Great. Well, I'm glad you're back. I'm glad I don't have to figure out how to do that. Might be worth, if it's not something I can do, it might be worth bringing up to the director that I can't do that. So I'm not the, no, I was going to say, so I'm not the perfect example that he wants me to be, but I can make artifacts. So what do I know?
Well, wasn't
the director didn't mention any of this. The director is like, you will make weapons and seal holes and kill demons. He didn't like
that. I unfortunately can do.
But he also, how forthcoming is he going to be, and do you trust him? Yada yada yada. So
right. Well, that's a lot to process, Alina.
You can make a religion check about the soul question if you want, just like philosophically.
Yeah, let's do that. Where is my religion check? There it is. Well, I've got Knight's Temporal.
You're clicking on the Knight's Temporal token for whatever reason.
Let's do it. It's a better religion. I have a much better religion.
It still rolled from your... Wait, didn't it just... Oh yeah, no, it didn't. It
I think I
rolled from
just
the
got the
Knight's
same
Privilege.
roll and just actually added my bonus to it.
What's Galahadrin's perception? +4, so that'd be a 17. Nothing new. Okay, 13. It's in your religious education that people have souls is kind of a given. It never really prove it. Never really came up. Like there's people who the bodies move after they die because there's magic put in there, so something definitely leaves. You guys know firsthand that souls are like a physical, tangible thing because you saw demons eating them in the castle.
Oh,
So
yes.
that's, that they exist. There's not some weird thing of like, oh, souls aren't actually real. That's just big church propaganda or anything like. You've seen demons eat souls. There is something there.
Yes, but the question
you
is,
have no idea how to verify that besides waving Gus in front of a demon.
I was about to say, the question is, does Gus, who I created from the ether, have a soul?
You have no reference point for that.
Yeah.
They're very. You are outside of religion. Like, there's even a question of like, do animals have souls? It's like, you haven't seen what happened to you. A squirrel if a demon ate it. You don't know.
Yeah. Well,
I think religious doctrine would put that only like sentient, people have souls in the minds of the Trinity. But there's still debate amongst some people, especially Parisian people, about like, well, dogs are very intelligent, but what about cows? Cows have feelings. Cows watch the sunset. Do they not have souls? And it's
I've seen them watch the sunset.
yeah. So okay.
That one demon that we or not demon, that one bitch who was doing the ghost lady, who was doing all the experiments.
Yeah.
She was doing soul transference, right?
She was definitely a ghost. There was something going on with. She was dead, but the power of the corrupted relic of progress that was like in the middle of the machine was somehow keeping her tethered here, as best as you can guess.
I meant the experiments she was running.
Oh, the experiments was that she was taking pieces of dead gods and stitching them back together.
Oh,
you have no idea how souls would like it. Were souls part of the pieces, and she was stitching the souls back there? That's out of your depth. There's also a question: do gods have souls? That's something that the Trinity hasn't really sat down and had a symposium on. So,
Well, do you remember putting a soul in Gus?
I don't know what I did with Gus. I just focused on creating a bird. Ostensibly, I could make him anything I wanted.
I am Gus.
I'm trying to remember. Did we name him Gus, or did he just?
So he's named Gus because Victoria made a pun out of asparagus.
Yeah, I remember the out of character reason, but like in character, did he just come out saying his name was Gus?
He came out saying his name was Gus. Yes.
I mean, maybe he's Gus.
That's fair.
I am Gus.
All right.
Is
the only people can hear that are people who have speak with animals running. By the way.
Yeah.
And Phelan, I imagine.
No, Phelan does.
I was about to say, I don't think I could talk to Gus.
Yeah.
Is that part of?
Can't you telepathically talk to each other?
You can send information. It's not the same as like sentences. Mm-hmm. Like you can like, hey, he can see what Gus can see, and he can give
While your familiar is within 100 feet of you, you can communicate it with it. You can communicate with it telepathically.
Yeah, but the communication is not in like words. Like Gus isn't speaking a language.
It's just vibes.
Yeah, vibes, senses, stuff like that. So. As you guys are having this conversation, I think that Marrow has been doing their best to translate the things that are relevant to the Hound Mother to Bone Chewer, and Bone Chewer is just like looking very excited at you all. Their tail is wagging, and they're like, I am sorry to interrupt, but you were able to speak with the Hound Mother?
I was.
This is glorious news. It's usually only one chosen as a high speaker braves the danger of the entrance to speak with them directly. The other speakers are chosen by her and receive visions and portents and dreams. But you are there are only two who have spoken to her now, you and the current high speaker, Throat Scratch.
Does that
It
make
is an honor.
Eilina is Eilina a high speaker now?
Did she give you commands to give to her people?
She did not.
Maybe something different.
What did she say about the truce peace between the people?
That it is for her people to decide.
You seek ceasefire, truce.
Yes.
This is fortuitous timing. There are usually the warlords and the speakers are scattered throughout the Knoll lands. But since the White Night is soon, they have been congregating for the festivities.
What is the White Knight? Oh, yes. New Year. Our New Year.
Yeah. Just to reiterate for people, because I know I haven't mentioned it too much, because it is a very tedious bit of world building to track, but the three moons are red, green, and blue, and when one of them is full, it bathes the world in that color. So most nights are pretty technicolor in Aventicuum. But during New Year's, all three of them are full at the same time, so it is kind of...
That's excellent world building. That's not tedious. That's important knowledge.
It is tedious to tell you what color the night is every time it's night. I'm not doing that. That's the calendar is fixed again. You can go and see how much of each color is there. And Tika, you can tell me what color the night is when the various moons are in various forms of like waxing and waning and such. Yeah, so White Night, you would not refer to it as White Night. You'd refer to it as, New Year's. But you instantly know what they mean when they say White Night. It is the one night of the year where, even though it is dark, it is like being under kind of a white LED, where just there is bright, clear light on everything because all three of the moons are out.
That's sick as hell.
But yeah.
It is also fortuitous for us as well that we get to share in a potentially share. Wait, are we trying to make our way back before New Year's?
You've got 2 days. You will not be able to make it back before New Year's. It took like 8 days there each year.
Yeah, I think our goal is to be back in time to head out with the army to the west.
Yes. I will look at White Knight is also, if I remember correctly, my birth. It is very special to me as well.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Do you wish to stay for the White Night and join us here? You will be our guests.
Yes, I think we would. I think it would be easier with celebration to celebrate as friends. I think an alliance would be easier if we prove that we are here with peace.
This is good. I can take you to the High Speaker if you wish. I also know that your cousin is here in the foreigner's den, if you wished to speak with her instead. Where would you like to go? I shall guide you and make sure that you are treated properly.
I mean, I know where I want to go, but I realize that speaking to the speaker is probably important.
Would it be seen as a slight if we were to visit Abel's family first?
Sort of tilts their head. Slight is insult.
Insult.
You are not drawing blood. I do not see how this could be insult.
Then Abel? Let's go.
To the foreigner's den.
Alright. So she begins leading you. As they walk, the mists clear, and you see that you are led over some like really rough bridges in between some plateaus and huts, and you see that this bloody hill, while the center hill is the large mound with the metal teeth encircling the entrance, the rest of the city is sort of built into ravines and on top of plateaus, and as the day grows longer, the mist sort of settles inside these ravines as you walk over on top of it.
I'm just seeing black.
Yep. Give me a second. Give me global illumination. So this is more of a scene than like an actual map to walk through. So don't worry about specific places. Can you guys see this?
Yes.
All right. And where was my knoll? Oh, not that one. So they lead you over some bridges. It is still, you get the sense as the mist clears, you can see other gnolls shirking in the periphery. They are still giving you a wide berth. There's no like citizenry like coming up to like greet you or try to sell you stuff or whatnot. You can see that there are like stalls that have temporarily been left unmanned with various dried meats and nuts and fruits and stuff. Other sundries. Like this is a city. This is a place where gnolls have come and set up a society and are buying and selling and bartering and like living their lives day to day. As you move through the city, you come to one ward that is kind of on the outskirts. The huts become less gnollish. It's less like, tan leather hides and lots of bones and sharp things and whatnot. They become a bit more human-like. Like there has been an attempt to make proper buildings out of wood. More of like farmhouses and stuff, but still a lot of local materials need to be used. They have a very gnollish look to them, just because of the amount of leather and such. There's no glass over the windows. There's just big, heavy leather curtains and such. And you are led to this quarter. You see around you, it is a relatively small sort of area. There are not a lot of people, primarily orcs that you can see. Dressed as the gnolls are dressed, with more like cruder hide jerkins and lots of bone decorations and such, some metal bracelets and piercings here and there that give you, who are very much knights and nobility, easily identifiable from Aventicuum and not in any way going native. They are not able to keep as much of a berth from you and avoid you as much, but they do see you and sort of duck inside their houses and close the doors and windows, very unsure of what you people are doing here. In addition to them, you also see around some structures that look a lot more permanent, squat, sturdy, thick dwarven huts with like metal roofs and such. In a style that none of you guys are really familiar with, because I don't think any of you have been anywhere near a dwarven settlement. But you see that the dwarves, they don't shirk from you. They watch you coming, and they lock eyes with you, with just like...
I wave.
Yeah, they sneer back at you. Their skin is sort of a lot more darker and ashen than the dwarves that you are used to, who are primarily from Garen Dune, which is in the Garen Woods nearby of Bosmar. Based on the clothes and features that they have, Alina and Abel, you guys have met a few of these just in comings and goings of like diplomats and merchants and stuff. These are Iron Dwarves. These are dwarves from the Iron Hills in Ferendune. They are, from the way that they are sort of acting and set up here, there is no sign that they are like worshipping the Hound Mother like Abel's cousin did. These are dwarves that are here in a foreigner's quarters doing just open business and relations with gnolls in some way, shape, or form.
Does Bosmar have diplomatic relations with the Iron Dwarves?
They have it with Felmara, and Felmara very much serves as the intermediary between Aventicuum and the Iron Hills, because the Iron Hills and Ferendune do not necessarily like Aventicuum and the Trinity. They were one of the people that was subjugated in King Owen's legends and such.
Okay. So they kind of have a similar grievance to the gnolls then.
Similar, but they do still worship Felmar as and I think you guys looked this up previously. The dwarves originally had many more gods, but they were slain, and the only one that is still around for them to worship is Felmar. You have not ever heard of any reason why this wouldn't be the case for the Iron Dwarves, but it's definitely the case for like the Garen Dune Dwarves. And there's also a lot of dwarves who like live in Bosmar and are Avencian, are fully integrated into Avencian culture. So.
I'm just looking for... Here we go. The third campaign.
Did my mic just cut out, or are we all just being quiet?
I think we're all just being quiet.
We're all just being a little quiet. I'm waiting for any reactions, or whether you just want to keep on going from here.
Oh, I mean, I already waved. I'm not gonna. Yep. I'm not gonna bother him too much.
I care very little for the opinions of dwarves.
But yeah. The speaker doesn't really give them any mind. She's just leading you through. And finally you come to a small little like cul-de-sac in the canyon, where there is a hut that looks like it is less covered in dust than the rest, so it's probably a bit new. And standing in front of the hut, who notices you approach through the mist. Abel, you would recognize her. She is no longer wearing her, nice clothes. They have been repurposed and sort of resewn into more functional garb than the fancy dresses that she usually wore. Her hair has been cut shorter and sort of pulled back, and she has a few bone adornments that have been like stabbed through her ears and such, as opposed to the jewelry she had been wearing previously. But it is your cousin Meredith, who sort of looks at you as you approach, is just like wide-eyed, and then breaks into a smile. And Abel!
Meredith, it's good to see you. I'm so glad
It's
that you made
good
it
to
here
see-
safely.
Of course, and she runs up, gives you a big hug. The last time you saw her, she was half transformed into a werewolf. She is now currently very much human-looking.
Okay.
And that was the reason that she had to flee, because...
Let's see. So I see you got the fuzz kind of under control. What?
Oh, yes. It's actually I met someone here just recently. I was having to deal with it for a while, but a few weeks ago I did meet somebody here, and she sort of helped me get control over it. It was I think that I can sort of shift in and out of it at will now. It's more of a blessing than a curse. Well, it was always a blessing. It saved my life and my daughter's life, but
Of course.
you know what I mean.
Yeah, more convenient now.
Yes. Oh no, definitely.
Well, that's nice. That's great for you. How is sorry. How is Eleanor doing?
Oh, Eleanor is fine. She's doing great. It's a bit of an acclamation, but
Sure.
everyone here has been very kind and welcoming, and she sometimes asks where Grandma and Grandpa are, and other aunts and uncles, and I think that's still taking a bit to set in, but that would still be an issue even if we were still in Aventicum. So yeah.
And I mean, you seem to have found your footing here rather nicely. How are you fitting in?
As well as can, honestly, easier than I expected. At the end of the day, it was there's a lot more people than I thought, who are like me, who have heard the call of the Hound Mother, who have sort of returned to our ancestors' more wild sort of roles and such. It's been enlightening. It's been, despite all the tragedy that forced it, this has been rather freeing. I'm kind of ashamed to admit, considering how everything happened. But no, I'm happy. I truly think I am.
Good. I'm glad that everything's worked out. Well, when everything happened, not knowing, I worried about you. But it's a great relief to see you and know that you made it here safely and you've been welcomed.
Yes, no, it's I have here. Oh, come in, speaker, and she starts speaking Knoll to Bone Chewer as just like, oh, thank you for bringing them. I appreciate all you've done. And like Bone Speaker's like, no, it's my duty. They are my guests here. They wish to see you before we speak to the High Speaker. She's like, oh, you're going to see the High Speaker.
That's right.
There is a newcomer here. He said that he had met you. He is a they treat him as a high shaman. I'm not sure I fully understand it, but he should be able to help you communicate with the gnolls better. That's why I'm able to speak more fluently now. His name was Semel.
Seymour.
Yes, we've met him.
Yes, yes. He should be able to help you. I know that it can be a bit hard being here and nobody speaks common. But yes, it's I think that would be a good next stop for you if you wish. But otherwise, if you're not in a rush here, please come in.
Yes.
Eleanor's out playing with my friend at the moment. But if you wish to have, I've got some meats, and she like opens the flap to her tent and sort of shoos you guys
Yes.
inside.
Let me get
Starts
you.
bringing.
Let's get caught up.
Yeah, of course, of course. I do need to warn you. Uh, the alcohol they make here is very potent. So keep that in mind when I say that I am offering you a drink.
Okay.
And yeah, she like takes out some jerky, some food. It's all simple. There's not a lot of spices here. They don't have a lot of trade and access. It is very simple trail food. But she also brings out a thick earthen jug and uncorks it. And pours a few like who else who wants glasses? And she'll like get some clay cups. As
I'll take a small sample.
who all would like a drink? She pours a little bit in. You smell it.
Would.
No, she pours that. It is basically Everclear. It is basic. It is strong enough where you can smell what it's going to do to you before you drink it.
All right. Well, down the hatch. Let's get to chatting. Basically, I want to hear from her. I want to hear, you know, her journey, any like her adventures on the way here, how
Yeah.
she's settling in, and then if she has any insights on the local politics, I'll explain kind of about the fall of the house after she left. How I joined up with Eilena's warband, and that's basic what we're trying to do here.
Okay. Yeah. So her journey here was rather uneventful. She had her three dogs who are currently off playing with Eleanor and her friend who helped her sort of shape, be able to shift out of her forms. Everybody came here fine. They were able to avoid towns. It's not hard to do. The Bosmar is in many ways still, recovering even 300 years later. There are population centers, but there's not huge sprawls of urban areas or anything like that.
Right.
When they reached the border, they were approached by some gnolls. They were initially hostile. She and her dogs killed a couple of them before they're like, okay, wait a second here. You shouldn't be part wolf with these things. They were able to very crudely. Sir Puggington was able to communicate with them. She was brought to Bloody Hill into this foreigner's quarters, and she was, they were able to translate for her, get her settled in. Probably a month ago, she was asked to go to the speaker's den, where this strange camel-headed man did something to her where now she can speak fluent Gnoll. And yeah, that's kind of been her life. A few weeks after that, this other newcomer, Lupa, came, showed her how to sort of harness her gifts more, and she was able to become a human. And yeah, that's the summary.
What did you say the friend's name was? Blupa?
Lupa. Lupa.
Okay. Do I recognize
Lupa was
that
funny.
name?
That's not the werewolf from before.
That is the Night of Fall.
All right.
The Night of what?
Fall.
Oh.
The incident with your name.
Not my name.
Well, yeah, with I'm pointing.
Yes, those two's names.
Not my real name.
Yeah. Otherwise, between her and Bone Chewer, they explain that there are sort of 4 main clans. Each clan has a warlord. Well, there are 4 main clans. Each clan has a warlord, and there's a high warlord. There are also 4 speakers. They're not necessarily assigned to a clan. They're more in north, south, east, and west, but they roughly sort of overlap. There are 4 speakers and then a high speaker. So 1 high speaker, 1 high warlord, and then 4 speakers, 4 warlords. Most of them have arrived from what she's been able to gather, but she's not really included in a lot of those things. But Bone Chur will give you the names and descriptions of them.
Alright, so 10 politicians. Essentially.
Yes.
What passes for politicians here?
Yeah. And the warlords are more assigned to, like, they fight specific enemies, and then the speakers are assigned cardinal directions.
Isn't high speaker threat scratch part of why you weren't going to be able to play a full game tonight?
Throat scratch? Yeah. Maybe.
So Gnawtooth would be Bone Chewer's boss.
Bone Chewer is the speaker for the Southern Pacts. You met her in, like, Lothram.
Oh.
Gnawtooth is speaker for the Western Pacts, so more like closer to Norest and such.
Oh wait, okay, I didn't see that she was a speaker in her own right. Okay.
Yep Rip looks like a hoot.
Yip Rip does look like they know how to party.
Didn't we beat up Blood Gargle?
Are you going to ask them? They mentioned it's like, yes, and Warlord Blood Gargle.
Isn't Warlord Blood Gargle dead, or is there another Blood Gargle?
You killed last Warlord Blood Gargle, never new war. All the warlords for Blood Gargle Pack are named Blood Gargle.
So it's a title.
It's a name. It's warlords and speakers have names. A name is an honor for a gnoll. Most gnolls do not have names. We tell each other apart through scent.
I see.
That makes sense. Do you have secret names?
Why?
Ones that... No, just like to yourself. Do you ever think to yourself, that one over there, you have a secret name for them, or a secret name in your heart for yourself? Separate.
I know what I smell like.
I mean, smells of elderberries is a name of a sort. Or, whatever people smell like.
Mero would kind of speak up and it's like, you guys all smell very specific, a lot more specific than a name would be. It's a lot more useful. The names are kind of annoying.
Well, now I gotta know. What do I smell like?
I mean, you smell like Alina. Like, I don't... Like, you smell like you.
Huh.
Yes, that's... You do not have good words for describing. Scents are very nuanced.
Maybe after we speak to Seamal and we can speak Nullish, we'll be able to get the secret shrimp sense, null sense.
I still find that hard. It translates what I want to say and what I hear, but sometimes I can definitely tell that they're saying a word that are different words, but they're all coming across as, especially for scent. It's not one-to-one. It is still...
Well, we'll do our best.
Yes. But yes, Warlord Bloodgargle, they were chosen recently after you slayed their predecessor. They are here in Bloody Hill already. Would you wish to meet them?
Are they mad?
Why?
You know, any
Why
reason.
would they be mad?
That they had to get a promotion?
Sort of cocks your head a bit, and as we might need the translation magic from Semel. You are not making much sense. Apologies.
No, do not apologize. I just, well, you know, we fought the old blood gargle. Perhaps they have a grudge
Why?
due to past fighting.
All that you did was kill many of their clansmen. I do not know
Yeah.
why they would be upset.
Well, yeah.
I mean, if they don't care about that, then that's gonna. I feel like that should help things, yeah. I guess the big question would be if they don't care about revenge for their fallen comrades, why do they keep warring against their neighbors?
Because that is what we were made for. Gnolls are made to fight and kill and die, to retake this land that was stolen from the Hound Mother.
But I saw shopkeepers.
We have found that it is easier to fight and kill and die if we also have commerce. This is relatively recent. It was only after the Empire fell and the Gnolls were not being hunted by soldiers that we were able to grow in enough numbers to take territory and build a city.
When you say you're made to retake the land, exactly how much of the land are you talking about? Assuming...
As much as we can.
Okay. So
it is very hard to take land you are very good at killing.
I'll take that as a compliment. But assuming that all of your enemies, you defeated all of your enemies in every battle you fought, how far would you go?
Never considered. That would be a wonderful issue to have.
Is this what the Hound Mother said she wants? Is this specific?
That is what she tells us in our dreams and said to the High Speaker, yes.
Oh, all right. So these are direct orders. I guess you could ask if you had that problem.
Many years ago, yes, when Vissa started.
Oh, so it's not recent. How often do you get dreams?
Occasionally, they lead me to certain places. They led me to where I found you.
Is it nice?
Yes, it is good to receive a vision from the Hound Mother. She is our creator. I am honored to receive her counsel, even if it is limited. The imprisonment that the usurper put the Hound Mother in limits how much she can speak to her children through it. Yes, that is why the High Speaker must brave the teeth to speak with her directly. It does not happen often as it comes at great cost.
Yes, it seems those teeth seem very gnarly. And you've tried, I assume, breaking the teeth?
We cannot.
Mm.
Any implement made by Knowles or the Hound Mother brought against the teeth is torn asunder.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, it looks super cursed.
What about implements not made by the Knolls? Have you been able to try, or has that not been an opportunity that's been come up?
The dwarves have inspected. While their weapons do not break, they also do not break the teeth. The Hound Mother has not asked to speak with them, so we do not let them into her den.
Okay. Has the Hound Mother ever expressed a desire to be freed in that way?
It would be nice. But there is also some thought that being in there makes her safe from the usurpers.
I see.
If we sometimes worry that if we grow too much, grow too strong, they will turn their focus back to us instead of the demons first. Much anxiety.
Yeah, I can see how that calculus would play out. So like, I'm trying to set out what the obstacles to peace are here, or at least to ceasefire. And it seems like there is a manifest destiny kind of thing going on here. Of you have to keep going forever as far as you can go.
Yeah, kind of. That's one way to put it.
Okay. How do the I guess we can discuss this with the speaker, speaker Bone Chewer and Meredith about like I assume all of the warlords are pretty gung ho about prosecuting their wars that they're responsible for.
As you asked them, that is why they have warlords. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So convincing them to stop would be quite difficult.
No one has tried.
Okay.
I do not know their minds. They do not speak with the Hound Mother. They are in charge of their clans and packs. I am separate from much of society. Meredith is like, he's kind of a priest, but more of a almost cloistered. They give direction and advice, but he's more of a bishop, and bishops don't necessarily understand what's going on at the tavern.
I see. Well, Meredith, you've been here living among the Knolls. How do the people, like the common Knoll, feel about these wars?
Rather enthusiastic. None of them have been sort of hostile towards me specifically. They seem to treat those who come and, worship the Hound Mother of their own accord as, the good ones who have made the right choice. But I do... Gnolls are weird. They don't have much respect for life to begin with, even amongst themselves. Been a few times where I've seen a minor disagreement end with one or more gnolls dead on the streets, and they seem to take that as just a common occurrence.
I'm trying to understand the mindset.
It's a very alien mindset.
Yeah. Well, so they're not motivated by self-preservation. I think we can say
Not
that
much.
No. Yeah, I feel like the concept of a non-aggression pact would not make sense to their mindset.
I feel like they could understand because they war with each other sometimes, don't they? And they don't here in the city.
Have we seen gnolls fighting with each? I guess they fight on an individual level.
Yeah.
But do the clans ever fight each other? The warlords?
Usually the warlord's role is to keep their clans focused on their enemy. But when resources are needed for their war efforts, they can sometimes take them from other clans and packs. It is not unheard of, but that is the role of a good warlord, is to keep their efforts focused.
I see.
Yeah, so you would just have to convince them all to keep them focused on the demons.
Yeah.
Could be simple enough.
Well, okay. Well, so if the main objective for these wars is to bring the lands back under the auspices of the Hound Mother, what exactly counts for that? Like, how does she mark her territory? Is it territory that's under the control of the gnolls, specifically?
Yes.
Okay.
Territory where the packs have control and there are no children of the usurper. Yes, it's basic definition.
Okay. I mean, there are some of those here, but I would
They
say
have turned on the usurper.
I see.
They are now children of the Hound Mother.
Mm-hmm.
They are to be appreciated and protected for making that choice.
Mm-hmm.
Meredith is like, oh yes, we are sort of immune from Knoll societal squabbles by order of the High Speaker.
I see.
You also don't have, well, I guess you could sometimes have good enough teeth to squabble, but...
I mean, if I wanted to, I could. I killed a few when I first crossed into the Knoll lands when they attacked me. I think I could handle myself pretty well. I don't want to. I think I could.
Do you have any mean neighbors you really wanted to get into an argument with? What kind of squabbles are they having?
You know how sometimes you are walking down a path and someone in front of you is walking too slow?
Oh yes. Oh
Yes,
yes.
we
Oh
killed
yeah.
them.
You know what? It's intense, but I do actually understand. Yeah.
Yes.
It's extreme, but not unwarranted.
I'm gonna have to agree to disagree on that one. Um,
Would you not kill them?
no, no, I would not.
Mm,
Not for that, at least.
you sound like a speaker.
Um,
Read wuss.
well,
I mean, the speaker
this
is the
is a
one who's saying
speaker.
this. Yeah.
I mean, it's a slight inconvenience to me now, but like, maybe they'll take an arrow for me later or something. I don't know. You never know. You know, killing other pack members weakens the pack.
Killing weak ones makes the pack stronger, many believe. For me, speakers are not involved in that, as we have been blessed by the Hound Mother and exist above such petty grievances. However, sometimes if a speaker says something that warlords do not like, then they have been known to kill the speaker. Then another speaker is chosen.
Yeah, that fits with everything else you've said.
However, it is hard for them to kill speakers because speakers are also blessed, and they sort of smile very widely.
Mm-hmm.
And you recall that they were able to like summon hyenas just out of the ground and stuff.
Yeah, I imagined that she would be hard to kill. Yeah. Um,
For the record, I also won't stab someone for walking too slow. I'm just finding common ground.
yeah.
You can, if you wish. You are not. You are not children of the Hound Mother. You are not given the clemency by the High Speaker. You are my guests, so I will protect you from, in case you insult any who then wish to harm you, they would have to fight me as well, which many will not because they know better.
Hmm. Well, this doesn't extend to like children, to puppies, right? Like, it,
Meredith kind of like, ooh, so gnolls age very quickly. They don't spend more than a year or so as not fully grown. There's not many children here. Uh, I believe that Bone Chura here is about 10.
hmm. Hmm. But like, could.
Yes. Throat Scratch is an elder at 35.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
God damn. What is your typical lifespan?
5 years.
Oh my lord.
Those built to fight, kill, and die. We do that quickly.
I mean, but do you ever have gnolls they just like being shopkeepers? We might be able to do more of that if
Yes,
we.
yes, they are here. They do this well enough. They learned much from the dwarves and the Avenci who came and showed us how.
Yeah, so you've
However, there are
definitely.
many fights over supply chains and haggling at each other's throats.
Yeah, so you could find joy in lots of different kinds of places. So
Yes,
temporarily allying with the usurpers' kids. I mean, there's probably some, benefit to focusing on the demons. I mean,
I am not opposed to it. I believe Houndmother sent me to you so I might assist you. Whatever your goal is, I will help with.
I want to beat up the one specific demon. I mean, all of them, of course, but I want to beat up the one demon that actually ate Autumn, and we're gonna punch it so hard it's gonna spit it back up.
I do not know which one you are referring to.
I'm actually not entirely sure either, but I think it might be the one with the spit.
I am not familiar with demons.
Yeah, well, there's a couple, and one of them has spit everywhere. Just gross. Gooey, sticky black spit. It's like its calling card. I'm pretty sure it's that one.
If you say so. Meredith is like, oh, you mean the things that sort of came out after our castle were attacked, I believe?
Yes.
Oh, there's more of them?
A lot more, yes.
Okay, and what's autumn?
Autumn was what
Besides
fall
the
was.
season, but
Yes.
okay, but a season isn't a place.
That's where I think we might have a miscommunication. It is a place. It's a group, and it's a kingdom.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Let's get you up to speed on that, perhaps, because it also has to do with your friend who we've met before. We've heard of before.
Oh yes. Oh yes. You've met the knight from Fall.
Yeah, Sir Luna.
Lupa.
Sir
Sir Lupa.
Lupa. I don't believe that they referred to themselves as such, but
What
I
did you?
really asked them where they came from. They're an elf that has a similar blessing to mine, and they were able to show me how it works. Never really talked about where they came from. I assumed that they're from, Ishvalia or the Garen Woods.
What was the price for that?
There was no price. They offered to do it. I'm very thankful to them for it.
You might owe Lupa a favor then, I suppose.
I'd be happy to assist them if they require my help as well.
Hmm. That's the spirit.
Is that? Wait. You said that's where Eleanor is? Who Eleanor is with?
Yes, she's off playing with Lupa and the dogs.
Oh, I'd like to go check on them.
Yeah, we should probably go do that.
Before seeing the high speaker?
Is this how long ago have they played together before?
Yes, most days she's very good and gentle with Eleanor. Eleanor enjoys her company and her playing. They're very patient.
Hmm. Well, it's not. I guess they couldn't do.
I mean, it sounds like they've had plenty of opportunity to do
Yes.
something up to this point. We had a little run-in with them, right? Because, and I'll explain the episode where they stole Phelan and Nylena's names.
But we bested them.
Now, by steal a name, what do you mean? Like they referred to themselves as Alina and Phelan? I'm not.
They could if they chose to.
Okay, but that sounds. I know that they're playing with Eleanor, but that does seem a bit It's like a childish game to play at an Avency party.
Well, see, here's the thing: is people could refer to Phelan and Eilina by those names.
I hadn't heard of that decorum at a ball before, but if that's...
No, like magic,
Oh!
Like deep magic, like taking someone's smell.
We're gonna need a persuasion check from one of you, and you can roll with advantage.
Oh.
They took their smell!
Oh, yes.
Terrible.
Yes, it was. But Abel's the one that tricked it back.
I sure did.
You did not just kill them and take the name back?
That wouldn't have worked.
Yeah, if you kill somebody
I have
with a
not.
smell, it dies with them, doesn't it?
Not if you roll around in it. I have not met this Lupa, but I would be surprised if they could stand against your powers.
Yes, but it wasn't just Lupa, you see, because there was a whole crowd of people, and we didn't know what they would do.
They were under the protection of the local speaker.
Oh, yes, in Avency.
Yeah, he is intimidating.
We do not hear much of them, but the High Speaker has said that the Hound Mother speaks of, I believe, Regent Lord?
Yes, that's him.
Yes, they are one that we are afraid of if we grow too strong.
Yes. I'm not really sure what his deal is. We didn't stay very long to chat with him. In fact, we ended up going to see him and then deciding once he popped out for a speech that we didn't want to actually mess with him at all.
Why?
He's some rancid vibes. Magically rancid vibes.
His smell was weird.
Bad smell. Go ahead and make a wisdom save there, Abel. DC 15.
Okay.
You can't hear us from all the way over here.
Yeah, you're able to say that. Yeah.
I don't know what that means, but that is not good.
Well, so what did you wish to do? I was going to lead you to the High Speaker.
We should probably still do that.
Okay. Yeah, we can go to the High Speaker.
Good. We are off, and they take just like their cup of moonshine, basically, and just down it and smash the cup. Very good. And start walking out. Come.
All right.
Meredith sort of looks and is like, thankfully they do provide me the cups, so I can't be too mad, but I did like that one.
Oh.
But,
I hand the pieces to Phelan. Phelan, you fix this.
I mean, I can piece it back together for a time.
It is like thoroughly shattered. It is
permanently fixing things is not something I am capable of yet.
Oh, it's don't worry about it. I can get more. It's perfectly fine. Again, happens all the time. They're
If I want to get
not really
sidetracked
big
by a
on
cup,
object
I'm gonna get sidetracked.
Oh, I'm sorry. I know that you have much better things to do, but I'll be here. Do you know where your speaker are they staying in the foreigners' quarters or in Bonesure's? Like, good question. Where would you like to stay?
Foreigners' quarters sounds appropriate.
I will tell some to make a hut ready for you. And they walk over to a gnoll who's just like sitting, like stitching some leather together. They
Make
smack
hut
him in
ready.
the head with their staff, and it's like, "Make hut ready." Them.
Oh,
They're like, "Oh, okay, all right." And they go wander off and start making a hut ready. They grab some of their gnolls on their way, and it's like, "Hey, Job, speaker, come on. Should be ready by the time you get back."
efficient.
See that
Thank
it
you.
is.
Yes.
You know, I had my doubts, but seeing it in action.
Yeah.
All right. Do we want to have Eilina here for the talk with the high speaker?
I'm gonna end it soon. But as
Okay.
you guys are walking back through the city, the fog lifts a bit more as it comes like closer to the mid afternoon. And you are led to through a more central path, like inside one of the canyons. Uh, and as the mist clears and the gnolls can no longer hide from you, and the speakers with you, they sort of, if you walk directly in front of a stall, they will retreat, but they are not like keeping themselves completely out of sight of you all just because they cannot. And the city is pretty bustling. There are so many gnolls. So many gnolls. There's like in like a small shop, we'll have like 5 gnolls packed in there, just all arguing over bits of wood and bone and meat and stuff like that. As you walk through, they give you a good berth, so you are not enveloped in traffic, and you're able to make your way quickly through. You do draw a bunch of looks and sniffs and smells, but about you're walking for a few minutes, and then you hear a sort of loud, cacophonous howl, and a shout that Mara would translate as, "I knew! They here! Look! Strong ones!" And from one of the top cliffs, a gnoll wearing just like very patched together, sort of almost like like to our eyes, it would kind of look like samurai sort of armor, but made of very crude leather and such, with like a bow on their back. They're grabbing ropes and they're jumping down the just parkouring from like 3 stories above you to land in the dirt with a loud thud. And other members, like a entourage of probably 50 other gnolls, follow quickly behind them, slower because they're not as quick or agile. And this one gnoll approaches, and as they get closer, Bone Speaker just turns to you all and says, "This is Warlord Bloodgargle." Uh, and Bloodgargle sort of looks and points a claw at you all and is like, "These strong ones killed previous Bloodgargle. They are my honored guests while they are in the city. No one
Woo!
touches them without my permission."
Oh yeah.
Nice to meet you too, new blood gargle.
"I cannot understand you," and they slap you on the shoulder. "Welcome to Bloody Hill, strong ones."
Yeah.
Yeah, and that is where we
Woo!
will end it.
Excellent.
There we go.